Okay. Let me do the flasks again. These go in, these come out. Okay. Identify. Maybe that one? Probably not. Okay. Probably not. Rather. How much recovery? No. No. Probably not. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Let's try that. Let's try that. It's not gonna work, but let me try it. So it will definitely sell at 1 divine, but I want to sell for 2 divine. Probably not gonna happen though. $40. If it happens, that's good. Another 40. And now we do 3, 4, 1 for those. Bang, 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 bang. Now we grab the remaining of the mana flasks. This inventory should be fine for our purposes. Yes. Oh, it was barely fine. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look if we got something. 96%. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. These charges, no. No. That should be worth 40. Do we have room in the 40 tab? We don't. But thing is, these will most likely not sell. What to do about it? Okay. Let me just put it there, I guess. 440. Flamed. Hello, selam. No, no, no. Probably not, but let me see. Okay. Oh. Now that is somewhat popular. Let's do that. I don't think it is worth anything. Okay, 27 reduced charges. No. Okay, so these are it for the mana flasks. Now let's evaluate the 3, 4, 1 ones and switch to white flasks. See? No, no, no. Oh. Not worth that much, is it? Okay. Okay, still, I would say it's going to be worth 100 or thereabouts. Okay. No, no. Increase charges gained. Okay, so the mana flasks are finally done. Increase charges. Yeah. Alright, let's switch to life flasks. We should have about 2 inventories worth. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Ay, 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 ay. 40. $75% in any increased charges. Okay, I'm gonna go for a divine there. 61% increased charges gained. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe something. No. It's charges gained. 70% increased charges is very popular. Reason. Oh, I'm gonna try the wine. I don't think it will work, but it's so very hard to make cells for divines, guys. Yeah. It's been getting on my nerves big time. I'm also, the mirror is also getting on my nerves. It was, rising at such a rapid pace. And now that I have one, the rise has stopped. Yeah. Okay. 66% English charge. Something good? Let me try 100. Oh. Amount recovered, increase amount recovered, increase amount recovered. Use charges per use. I'm gonna try that. I'll just go for the cheap option. It's worth more, but I just wanted to sell. What's that then? So bad. Okay. We are not getting any proper ones, are we? Okay. This flask shenanigan is finally getting done, and it's also taking 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. Oh. Nice. Thank you. Divine. Oh, good. One divine. Wow. We did hit it big here, didn't we? Alright, so this is us done with the frigging flasks for some time at the very least. Oh, did take more than 10 minutes though. Okay. Storage. So we wanna do something along the lines of like 5. Hopefully we'll make some sales. Because I have been cutting prices, repeatedly. And if you can make a sale with divines, you should be happy. Like these days, yesterday was kind of the end of the season. All of a sudden, people have stopped buying with divines. I mean, you can sell the exalted stuff, right? They sell, but people are being very stingy with their divines, and yeah, I mean, as I was saying yesterday, I don't blame them. Because getting proper value out of an item is not very easy. Because let's say you buy something worth 50 divine. I mean, how is it going to pay off, right? We have like 7-8 days until the patch hits. Okay, be done with the wave. Be done with the wave. Thank you very much. The poor fella is waiting. Did he reply to how many wanted? Nope. Okay. I guess I have to. Assume it's just one. So guys, yeah, struggling. We are making it to 1,400. Also, let me see. Again, it doesn't accept me clicking on the chaos. This is so infuriating, guys. Buddy, what are you talking about? Wow. Chaos to divine is 30? Well, it has gone to hell. Anyway, let's go in. It was as high as like maybe 10 at some point. 10, I think I'm exaggerating. Probably like 15 maybe. So yeah guys, sadly the way to trade at this point is you cannot go for fair value. If you go for fair value, you will not be making sales. You have to rip yourself off. And for a value guy like myself, that does feel rather bad. But the alternative is not making sales. So for example, because I have dabbled in the art series a little bit, right? I know art series prices mostly, and I had to cut down the prices on the art series I was trying to sell like twice, right? And I think I sold them at either more profit or extremely little profit. Probably it was no profit. So I'm seeing one person on YouTube and I'm seeing one person on Twitch. 2 viewers. Not the most talkative ones either. Yeah guys, so today I did put something interesting in the title. I hope we can get some people, right? I am somewhat knowledgeable and I have seen a lot of people with bad builds, or maybe bad is stronger, but not really effective, not really efficient builds. And today I am working on helping them, if anyone comes. Okay, so today's agenda is, guys, leveling up with this guy, hopefully. That will require about 15 simulacrums. So, and of course I know everyone is bored to death. Me being first and foremost, right, I am bored to death myself from simulacrum. So I will try to keep it manageable, guys. We will do 5 simulacrum, switch to the Autobomber, go for a bit of Citadel farm, come back to 5 more, go back to Citadel farm, and hopefully then we do 5 more and it's gonna be done. It will of course take quite a little while. The flask evaluation takes 10 minutes, right? And you know, I thought I was doing them fast, but I think it's the burden of the 341 that does take a while. I mean, you take like I don't know, like 50 flask from stash, 100 flask from the stash. You do 341 for them, then you do 341 with the remaining ones. There is the value evaluation thing. So the thing is, guys, I think it would be worth it if they were selling at their proper prices. But this very late into the season, no sales are happening unless you rip yourself off mentality might be making it a little bit not worth it. But thing is, guys, the sales I have been making, so I did sell some stuff in the Divine neighborhood, of course, after knocking the prices off by that much. But most of it came from flask, right? I have sold a lot of flask. But the thing is, guys, I am trying to not look at the prices when I'm selling, because the flask I'm selling looks a little bit good to me. And I'm like, that is not bad. Why am I selling it for 40 exalted? And I take a look. The cheapest one is 200, and I am selling for 40, right? And that's basically how you get sales done, sadly, these days. And the funny thing is, guys, it wasn't like this until 2 days ago, right? Yesterday it all went to crap. All of a sudden, stuff stopped selling, right? People, and guys, I normally, in order to make profit, right, you cannot rely on your drops, right? I mean, if you get decent drops, that's fine, but that's added bonus. You have to, buy low, sell high. You have to corrupt stuff. I mean, the real currencies are achieved via trading. So I was constantly, investing in stuff, and I just gave up, because what am I going to gain on buying a 3 divine item for 1, but it doesn't sell for 3 divine. I wait, then I knock the price off to 2 divine, and then finally I knock the price off to 1 divine, which means I will be spending 1 divine, waiting for a few days and selling for 1 divine. It's not worth it. So yeah, I have stopped buying almost altogether. I bought a spirit gem for 5 2 days ago or yesterday, I think. And even that took ages to sell. I was able to sell it. I was also able to sell that Warrior Invictus that was getting on my nerves here. Thankfully, I didn't have to, cut the prices on these. I was able to realize that magnificent one divine profit. No, I'm being sarcastic here. I waited for ages. I invested, 5 divine and I got 6 divine in return. Yeah, but that's it. So guys, normally my number of divines go up steadily, right, by decent amounts per day. And they were low 1300s 2 days ago, I think, and I'm still trying to hit 1400s. And guys, I'm also getting some drops myself, right? I'm getting some divines, I'm getting stellar amulets, stuff that can be realized rather quickly into divines. Yeah. There are the few sales, but most of the stuff I sell at no profit to little profit. So for example, guys, I have a, let's say, decent boot that drop here, right? I price check it, and let's say 100 exalted, right? That's the fair price I arrive at. I list it for 40 exalted, and then it maybe sells. Normally, that would sell rather fast, right? Because there would be the people that hope to flip it. There will be the people that need it for a cheap price. But yeah, these days it's rather weird. And the weirdest part is, guys, as I was saying, it didn't happen until yesterday, right? 2 days ago, I was trading, normally-ish. So if the XP per hour is anything to go by, we have 3 hours left. 3 hours of this, of course. I should have started evaluating these. At least, guys, so these extreme amount of Simulacrum helped me with one thing. I have started price checking items relatively fast. These in the middle item, guys, in the middle items, they are not very good, but they are also not very bad. I should just let them go. Should I? Whoa, 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 whoa. 1000 evasion on a helmet. Oh, I'll just drop that. Ooh, there is still no socket in that one. Whoa. So guys, I would have liked to get this item during a normal time. $30 divine, it says. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit exaggerated. It's more than a little bit exaggerated. It's quite exaggerated, but still. And thing is, guys, I mean, 2-digit divines, I don't think I have made a single sale. I mean, the best sale I made in 2 days, I think, is 8 divine. I had a very nice art series worth like 12 divine. I pulled it back to like 8, and it sold at 8. That's it. I don't think I have a single 2-digit. Amulet, Corsair Wraps, Short Claimant. Okay. Why is everything half good? It's so annoying. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. So guys, good stuff I'm okay with. Bad stuff I'm also okay with, but half good stuff is somewhat Problematic. Okay. Just do it. Let's go. Put the flasks in. Flasks in. Put the emotions in. Put the currency in. I'll put that one in. What's that one then? I mean, not bad stuff, but yeah, amulets are somewhat hard to do. Okay, let me do this. Pretty bad. I try 40. Let's try 40. Oh, okay, these are easy. That's easy. Okay, those two are sellable, I think. Let's just do that. Stun, right? Okay. It's also the best quality build. Okay. 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 So this is definitely worth about 100, so I'm gonna go for 100. It's about 200 at the very least, I would say. And as I said, guys, otherwise there is no sale. Okay. Put you in. Ooh, 1,000 evasion. Whoa. A 1,000 evasion is that common? Really? Wow. Okay, let me try, but I think I'm going to try one divine as well myself. The one divine one is yeah, around the same. I'm just going to do one divine. Yeah, guys. So normally I would try something higher here for sure. Just don't bother. Go. Grab. Number 2, here we come. Because the important thing right now is to get through this process without dying, hopefully. I mean, it is rather safe, but of course, if you get too cocky, you will die. There is no danger at all for like first 8 waves or so. 9, 10 are not very dangerous. 11, 12, 13 are, I would say, very low / low danger, right? And 14 and 15, no, 11 and 12, let me correct myself. 13, 14 and 15 are, I would say, around low. And this assessment is based on no bugs being triggered, right? Because guys, sometimes really weird stuff happens. So for example, as you can see, all of the idiots are standing to one side of me, right? Instead of being around me, which is what they should be doing. So guys, what I had once was they were all standing to my right, the skeletons, right? And there was a guy here that was a range guy, right? And he was hitting me. And because the skeletons were standing on the right hand side, they were not able to detect the presence of the guy on the left hand side hitting me over and over. That's an AI problem, but I was going to die if I wasn't around, right? If I was AFK, I was going to die because it was just chipping at my health slowly. And the weird thing is, guys, I mean, even if the minions are going all to one side to hit the enemies, I understand that, but when they are dead, shouldn't they get back to standing around me like a cloud? And by the way, let me clarify that. There was nothing on the other side. So there was some stuff on the right hand side, right? They traveled there, the skeletons, to kill them. They killed that, and there was just one guy, around here. He was pinging at me, right? And the skeletons were on the right hand side. So I would say there could be multiple ways of correcting this kind of behavior. First of all, the skeletons could pay attention to, if someone is hitting me, they can make it their priority to engage them, right? Or, if they travel to some direction, when the threat there is neutralized, they can go back, to making a circle around me or something. It's so weird that was not, but it did happen, right? Just once, just once. And another thing is, sometimes the bosses that spawn throw their weapon at you, and normally when you kill them, that weapon goes away, right? Sometimes it persists for an extreme duration, right? I mean, you kill the guy, you finish the wave, and it still persists like maybe 20 to 25 seconds after the boss has died, and like 15 seconds after the wave has finished. Imagine, guys, there are no monsters, the wave is finished, right? And you run around trying to run from the blade, right? And it stacks corrupted blood extremely quick, so it can be mighty lethal. I mean, if you are AFK, definitely lethal. The risk I was mentioning was not taking those into account, right? Proper waves. Okay, shoes. Okay, that's number 2. And it looks like we will be needing to buy some more Simulacrum. Yeah, let's just do R5, switch to the Autobomber, and then we'll see. There was an Iron Citadel that we were close to yesterday, I think. And if we can achieve these goals today, maybe we can get started on the gambling tomorrow. The good thing about the gambling is, guys, there will be no need for a leveling, right? Because it's the character that I have finished the campaign with, right? I mean, it's a god awful build, but I still have a gambling that I have finished the campaign with, so it would be just tidying the build up. But of course, guys, it's going to be a very weak version because season is coming and I don't want to spend too much. Like, I'll maybe spend like 5 divine, maybe even no divine at all. I mean, if I was able to trade properly, right, then I would, right? But people are denying the divine orbs. Why should I spend mine? And the logic is, and I'm not blaming the fellow players, right? They are very right to do so. So the thing is, guys, you buy a 50 divine item, right, with hopes of it brings you more, right? That's why you buy that stuff. So for example, guys, why did I get +3 skeletal mages jewel for 300 divine, right? It's very expensive. Well, it does bring you more, right? But of course, it's not always in the form of making actual divines drop, but your character is much stronger, right? You can handle more challenging content, blah blah, right, and so on. Some stuff is somewhat indirect. +4 fire. I'm gonna guess that's not valuable. Let me take a look, but I'm gonna guess it's not valuable at all. Okay. biscuit. Oh. Good thing I did a bit of cleansing. Alright, that scepter. That's a good amount of spirit, but the problem is we already have all 6 affixes, so I can't exalt it anymore. So guys, the main goal of me is not filling up, right? I hate it. Aha. Yeah. So that is worth more than 1 divine. Because it wasn't going to sell, so I'm going for it here. I would have allowed it to sell at 2 divine, but I'm guessing it's not. Yeah, guys, I don't think I will ever be ripped off on this level ever again. And you know, I am ripping myself off, right, willingly. That's how the situation is, sadly. Heck. But the thing is, guys, this number was on low 1300s, if you would recall. And when trading is like this, I think it's quite an achievement. Yeah, I was really shocked yesterday, guys. I'm like, hold up, no one is buying stuff, right? Because you know, guys, I have a general understanding on how trade goes, right? You know, you do make small sales, you make some larger sales, blah blah, right? And guys, unless I am absolutely certain of the item's value and it would sell at the price, I always go for the lower end to make sales, right? Some items I am confident that they will sell at the higher price, so I do not reduce, but normally I go for the lower end, right? Still, you know, no sales. And after that, oh nice, I have knocked the prices off like twice maybe, and as you can see, no sales. And that's why I had to put up that plus for 1 divine, right? It's probably worth like 3 actually. Maybe I should have tried that 2. But you know, a sale made is a sale made. At least we there have that divine. So my goal is to hit 1500, right? So I have the mirror. I don't know if it will ever sell, but if it sells for 2500, then I have 1500 myself. I will have arrived at the 4000 divine goal I had set for myself. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So bang. Again, the half okay items. No, I'm just let's just save time. Oh, 12 intelligence. Interesting. Could you guys just die? +5 already is sadly terrible. Yeah. 12 intelligence is not bad though. Yeah, I'm planning on selling my chaoses for divines in order to achieve. Why am I taking so much damage? What's going on? Minions, do some work please. I have so much investment in you. That's a little more like it. So shall we try 40? They are at what? Skill gem, that's not very valuable. Sadly, the filter makes it look like it's worth something, but yeah, old day stuff. I mean, they are like 60 exalted maybe. I mean, the spirit ones are a different story, but the skill gems, yeah, no big deal. Well, perfect chaos resistance, but not bother. Well, I could have tried that item, that boot, but sales are so slow. I just don't want to bother. Okay, that's some exalteds. The flask. I mean, it is close to a divine, but not worth a divine, unless the duration is near perfect. Oh, really now? The duration is near perfect. You look at that. Oh, it's valuable. So guys, it says 3 divine minimum, which means I'm gonna go for 2 divine. Yeah, guys. So for example, guys, normally when I do this price check, I put the item for up 3 divine, right? I just wait. I'm not in a huge rush or anything, so there was a 130. God, oh, that's so much. What do I have myself? Oh, but I don't like that. The one I have for sale is rather good. Okay. So would this sell? I'm selling spirit gems again. Bit pathetic. It wants just two, okay. I mean, I have been selling these for 40 exalted at some point, and now, oh, he's paying extra. Okay, thank you, buddy. I was selling them for 15. So guys, sometimes people do this for an unknown reason. I mean, you sell the item for more, but they still for less, but they pay more. Let's do 65. And guys, you know, if you hit the skill gem earlier in the season, oof, I mean, they are very important in the early season, eh? Okay, so what's that then? That's garbage. These are not selling at all. And this one is good, actually. This is actually pretty good, guys. Lightning Arrow Deadeye. Attack damage, increased magnitude of shock. Attack speed. Ooh. And guys, the increased ailment threshold is not something that you look for actively, maybe. But it's definitely not a bad fourth modifier. And I think it's also perfect. Yeah, this would have been, I was going to go for like 4 divine maybe. I mean, let me just this time around to not go that low and try 2 divine, but I doubt it's gonna sell. Volki Susao. 20, probably not, no. Put the flask in, put the flask in, put the flask in, put the flask in. How much resistance is that? 80 resistance, some rarity. $100, I don't think that's worth it. Forgetting to do that. No. No, it's just not bother. So that is number 2. It's number 3. So guys, the build being AFK obviously is marvelous, right? I mean, you can just create value by not doing anything, right? And another good part of it is, during the wave itself, you don't have to bother with the fight, but you can evaluate the loot, right? Because guys, getting full and stashing loot, identifying loot, blah blah loot during a run makes its efficiency go much worse, right? But being able to evaluate the loot during the wave itself is quite time saving. So right now it feels like my filter is maybe a tad little bit lenient, because it feels, I mean, we are about done now. There is no need to put more work in the filter, but I probably would have turned off the level 65 bases. But there is a problem with that. Maybe with the patch we can do that. So guys, right now in the filters, you cannot turn off a specific item on a rarity. So for example, guys, you can allow the level 65 energy shield base, right, as a rare and as a normal item, but you cannot disallow, you cannot say show me the rare but don't show me the normal, right? As far as I know, I couldn't find it when I tried that. I'm hoping that will be fixed in the patch, so it would be nice. So guys, if I picked up just a little bit less, I think my worries will be covered. There is an option of course skipping the distilled guild that drops, right? Because you get a lot of them, right? It would save up like 3 inventory space every run. But I was thinking about that, but it gained so much value, it just didn't feel right? Because for example, guys, I picked 2 distilled guild from there from the ground. That's worth 3 mine. Exalted, of course. Sorry. I mean, it's valuable, right? You get like 30 through a run, that gives 50 exalted back, right? And simulacrums are down to like 150s. Yeah, guys, so what we want is either 90% XP or something close to 90% XP. So for example, that's what I'm talking about, right? I alk it, I ID it, I take a look. I'm like, this is good, this is bad. This is, for example, somewhere in the middle. The movement speed is nice, but the third best quality. The rarity is low. The max mana is could be better. The rarity is pretty good, right? It could only be 1 tier higher than this one, because we have 31 to 33, and the highest possible is 34 to 36. So dexterity is good, right? I guess it can be argued that 25% movement is also good. It's not a bad amount. So we should be getting some exalted too. So guys, 25% movement speed, I will count it as an actual FX, right? It's fine. Dexterity also okay. The mana will be counted as like maybe 0.7 FXs, so what I'm saying is not bad, but it's also, it's not 150 mana, right? It's not all the top notch. The rarity will also count for a little below half an FX, so We do not have 2 wasted yet, so we can go on. Okay. Bang. 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 I don't know why I suddenly started gaining less than 1% ever 1% XP in Simulacrum. The first one I did in this level, I did take a look and it was 1.1%. So it was looking like I would be needing like 90 rounds, and it's above. Well, at least we are at the end, right? Pretty close. What have we got? And guys, even though the low exalters do not look like much, right? You save something, 100 exalt there, you save something, 200 exalt there, 20, 40, blah blah. You find some, and yeah, after some point you have thousands of exalters. That's the way it goes, sadly. Early wave dealing damage to us, eh? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's regen our HP. Yeah, 97 was not a level to go for, guys, for sure. I have formed my opinion on that. We have 3 scepters. That is not bad. That is bad. That is also bad. That one. So guys, I'm waiting for some exaltus to drop so I can put them on the stuff that we have. I'm not dropping, okay. Mm-hmm. 10% movement is like maybe half NFX, guys. 10% is very low. 54 mana is less than half NFX. For 14% rate is also big, and it's a level 65 boot. No need. The remaining 2 affixes will have to be really good, and the likelihood of that happening is very low. Where are the exalt dogs though? Why are we not getting them? So are we getting 88%? Doesn't quite look like it. Now we have 3 waves after this. We'll see, but doesn't look like it. Oh. Kill him. We haven't gotten a single exalt door block. That's interesting. love that sight of these guys jumping at me and being suspended in midair, and it even happens to the big ones. Oh, so little drops. We are down to 1 beaver again. It's the Simulacrum that's doing it, I guess. Well, guys, at least we are about halfway for this goal at the very least. We need a total of 15 runs, and this is the third run being concluded here. And we are foolish. I'm annoyed as usual. Oh, these are decent. So the energy shield, of course, should have been percentage for the amulet to be valuable, but oof. Millions of pieces drop, of course. This is so annoying, guys. I have to get it done with a single setting. I mean, I couldn't get Exalted Orb to slap on it. It's so silly. Okay, well, could you do it? It's done now. Okay. So I was hoping that we could get a +5 there. Didn't happen. Uh, 16% physical damage. I'll try. Yeah. And this is the precise thing I was trying to avoid. I mean, not doing this is what I was trying to do. Okay, let's go. 3 down, 2 to go. Bad. Might need evaluation. It's unlikely that we get something out of that one. I mean, let me just waste the exotics, I think. Who's that? Oh, I couldn't see who that was. Let me see. Terran! Thank you, my boy. How's it going? What's that about then? Oh, 1240 again. Yeah, I was able to see it from the past events thingy. It's a weird item. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's gonna add up to anything. It's just too spread out. I'll try it at 100, which I doubt would work. This one, moment. I'll put it for 40, but I don't believe it will work. Oh, +2 spell skills. Finally got some spell skills. I mean, finally got some skills. And you know, it also synergizes with Gatsby, but the problem is, of course, it's only +2. 10 Divine is a lie. But hold up, I do have rarity on it. Now, this is worth Divines, by the way. For sure. $25, that should be way superior. Yeah, thank you very much. So let me take a look at that one. So the problem is, guys, the 25 Divine one is +3 spell skills, and that is very, very different from what we have. I'm gonna do 2 Divine. I doubt if it would work, and if it doesn't, I'll just have to knock it off to 1. So we just did finish this thingy, right? So that is the third wave, and 88% has not been hit. I mean, how's that happening? How am I not earning 1% per? Wow, this definitely was a level that we should not have gone for. Absolutely not. Okay, get in. Yeah, it is very much. The optimizer is a beautiful piece of work. So there will be some point that we will be saturated on books on. So, for me, I kind of had no business with books, right? I was just, booking up champions, I would use in rather specific situations. I have achieved that point. I was, for example, booking Ragash, and my account. Ragash is a good champion, but I also don't need Ragash. That's how it went for me. Now, after some point, it saturates. Well, of course, there is also the fact that I did buy a few books. Not too many, but when my need was extremely great, I think I bought like 2 of those flash offers that appear on Sundays, like 20 books. Yeah, but that book hungriness part, so the book hungriness part happened to me, relatively early on. After that point, you can get the books on who you really need, and then you lose your books on good champions, right? And I was also done with that, and finally I was able to use them on champions that can be good sometimes. That's of course a luxury. You don't really need them. Yeah. So I was raids and epics get done rather fast. So thing is, because you are taking it rather slow, epics would have meaning for you, right? I mean, you should probably be getting a little bit more serious about Synchronos these days, and Synchronos will require you to level a lot of epics, and those epics will take a lot of boosts, right? I mean, when Synchronos was released, I was just done with epic books, and all of a sudden, there is an extreme need for epic books, like 500. Because the thing is, you don't want to level, garbage legendaries for Synchronos, because you will need the books, and of course, you can't book them. I mean, what I was going for is legendaries that do not really require too many books, or that didn't require books. Some legendaries can handle. Oh, there is always a loss, but some legendaries can handle. I don't know, like haven't played in a spell, but Elder Scar, for example, right? because he does what he does, and his skills gain, more damage or something like that, right? It's not like he does AoE decrease defense 75% of time. That is, of course, not very pleasant, right? There is already a 3% chance that they resist, so another 25% chance of missing out is annoying. But Elder Sky, for example, does what he does without the books, and the books help him, with lower cooldowns, with increased damage, which you don't really care too much about. So that's why you want to go for the epics, right? Because you can book the epics. Epic books are not that great. But the thing is, when you do it on a large scale, then epic books become a problem as well. But obviously, eventually, you get done. Because there are only so many epic champions worth building, and they take so many books, and after that, you're done. Yep. So if you have plenty of epic books, and if you have some energy lying around, right, you could be going for, a better Synchronos clear. So that's how I approach that, right? So for example, there is a room that I can hardly do. I would always go for example, I would level like 3 epics for that room, right? Because I can fully do the epics, right? I can do their masters, I can do their books. And thing is, an epic with books is generally stronger than a legendary without books, right? I mean, when you fully build them, legendaries are stronger, but when the legendary is missing their books, the epic is generally stronger. And of course, if you are going to level a champion for the pure purpose of Synchronos, then you can let some stuff go, you can exercise economy. Okay. Anyone from the core squad quit, or all of you guys are going strong? Asterix, DMC comes to the stream from time to time, so I know he's playing, but all going strong. Wow, nice. I was pressuring Slot to come and say hi every once and then, because he kind of abandoned me. So one day I poked and prodded him a little bit, so he came to the stream and he said he was actually trying to get back into raid. And I asked him if he was with you boys, and he said, no, I joined the casual clan. You guys got together yet, or? Schwagen joined, that's very nice. The Schwagen joined, because I was a little bit saddened that you guys left Schwagen flat-footed. I mean, we did talk about this with you. That's very nice, because Schwagen is very nice and kind, and I didn't want him left flat-footed like that. Yeah. I actually think Schwagen, people should have been thankful to Schwagen instead of, I don't think he should be even on neutral terms. He should definitely be on positive terms with all of you, right? And I'm talking about, of course, even among the core boys. Why? Because when no one donned the mantle of leadership, right, he was willing to do it. Because, Gaius and DMC were pretty active, and they were also rather good at the game. So at first I offered, would you like to be the clan leader, to both of them, right? One by one. They immediately said no, right? And no one else was wanting, and yeah, Schwagen accepted it. I'm glad he was able to join. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. I mean, all of you guys are awesome, right? I like every one of you. But he did a really nice thing there. Yeah, very. But so slot is not with you guys yet, right? Yeah. So, by the way, what you are looking at on your screen, you have played very little Path of Exile, and so you wouldn't be able to realize what this is. And I'm not saying this, negative thing, but you just didn't play Path of Exile. So this is somewhat similar to my Stage 10 Ice Column Hard Solo Arta. Right? Similar. And thing is, I was the one to come up with that, and I also am the one to come up with this one as well. And thing is, unbeknownst to me, when I was doing that Artak, there were actually some people that were doing something similar, right? So I was not the only one to have come up with it. Right? I mean, shortly after that, I think I was raiding Grim, or he raided me or something, and we talked about the Artak. He's like, did you do it after my guide? I'm like, no, I didn't do it after your guide. I did this myself. He said that he had a guide, and sure enough, he did really have a guide, but his was different than mine. This one, no one is able to come up with, right? So the build did exist, but they didn't take it to the next step to achieve this. As you can see, I'm not doing anything here. No skills, no moving around, no potions, nothing. Take a look at this. My hands are free now, so I will of course prevent myself from dying if something is needed. But right now I'm doing nothing, hands free. Let's see if we can achieve. Yeah, we did take a hit there. Oh, yeah, I panicked and flushed. Yeah, maybe might have died there. I think we would have been okay, but there is the chance that we could have died there. That was wave 14, yeah. The volatile crag exploding in my face panicked me a little bit. What I'm gonna do is this. Okay. Let's see if we can pull it off. So I can pull full AFK at times, right? And here comes the impressive part. This is really the equivalent of stage 10 ice column. This is the hardest place in the game. So, and thing is, this has difficulties, right? And this is difficulty 4, the highest difficulty. I have a rather good character, right? An archer fella called Deadeye. Well, not a fella, a gal, but you know what I mean. And thing is, and also she's pretty expensive, right? The character is a good character. I cannot do difficulty 0 of this place with that character. I mean, while playing. And this is max difficulty, difficulty 4, and I can do it AFK. Insane. And that is, of course, the difference of a specialized character. So, +3, but very decent. Okay, let's just corrupt that. Third socket. Says Divine, I don't believe it, I'm gonna 200. And I also don't believe it 200 either. Bang, 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 bang. I'm gonna put these up. Okay, so what's this then? 40% discharge. I'll try at 220. Is that no? Is that no? Okay, so let's do one last. Okay, so Terran, if you're not going anywhere, pay attention. I'm gonna go full AFK. Well, I'm gonna try full AFK. Lots of factors though. YouTube'da yayındayım az ama. Okay. So the first waves are very easy. They just are full AFK. So as the waves progress, the monsters receive less damage and they deal more damage, both at once. Right? It gets very nasty. And thing is, let me tell you how much less damage they take. So there is a thing called delirium, right? And so we get more and more delirious as the thing progresses. And when it fully kicks, right, they take 96% less damage. Imagine. You know, to put that into perspective, they are worse than Scarab Lord in raid, right? They take half damage of what Scarab Lord does. Imagine how annoying it is. So these minions I have to be very nasty, and of course to get them very nasty, it's pretty expensive. But it's not about just the price. So for example, I have seen a guy with a character that cost more than 4 times of my character, right? More than 4 times. And he entered here, right? He was fully playing, not doing anything like this at all, and he was half dead all the time, and then he eventually died. He was not even able to finish. And take a look at this. As I said, the first few waves are I just press the next wave and I loot, and that's it. It's not it. Is that it? It's not it. Yeah. And they also deal something like 35% extra damage. Yeah. Up until like wave 8 or 9, almost impossible to die. While fully AFK, that is. Well, what's going on? So the delirium is kicking up. As you can see, it started from like 40-50% or so. Now it's 90%. And the stat that I mentioned to you is on 140%, right? That's the maximum amount. I think we reach it at like wave 10 or so. Yeah, back. And you know, that's the level of confidence I have. I just need. And so, Terran, this build was out there, right? Someone has had this build, like not the exact one, but the general idea, you know, high amount of life, minions, etc. But yeah, they were not able to piece the last pieces of the puzzle together, so they were not able to achieve this. So yeah, if you imagine finding myself dead here. That would have been surprising. Yeah. So thing is, I did approach it very gingerly because this character is pretty expensive as it is, right? So what I did was, as I told you, this place has 5 difficulties, right? There is the base difficulty, and as you keep doing this place, you unlock difficulty 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the 4th difficulty. And what I did was, and at the time I was able to do difficulty 4, right? So I unlearned the points that allowed me to do this place on difficulty 4, and I start from difficulty 0, and as you can imagine, I was much weaker at the time. But you know, it did look okay. I'm like, no, I can handle this if I do a bit more investment, right? So I did do the investment and I handled difficulty 0, but of course not fully AFK. I had to provide input, but the input I'm talking about is generally drinking a flask, maybe moving about a little bit. That's about the level of input. No, I'm not madly and actively using skills. So after that point, of course, there was the matter of difficulty 1, and at that point I'm like, okay, you know, this is working, I'm going to do the investment. So there was a breaking point there. So this character, right, is worth about 1,200 or so divines, right? So divine is the valuable currency. And you know, when I was maybe 100, 200 divine in, I was faced with an option, right? There was an item worth 300 divine. Imagine, you know, everything I spent on the character, and it was worth more than that. But you know, huge power, right? So I, a bit of a crossroads. I'm like, should I spend this or should I not spend this? In the end, I said, just screw this, I'll go for it, right? And then, of course, after spending that much, I kept spending even more. And of course, difficulty 1 withered away, difficulty 2 as well. Then, those, oh, nice, divine. Speak of the devil. And then I was finally able to handle difficulty 3, but of course difficulty 4 is nasty. So as you can see, 140% deliveries is kicked. So right now they will be receiving 97% less damage and dealing 35% more. And I was able to get difficulty 4 full AFK rounds very rarely. I had to do one thing or the other most of the time. And you know, when you get to the full AFK rounds, this becomes very profitable, because the thing is, the thing I have to provide to enter this place is not that expensive, right? So as a result of the 15 waves, I always profit. So you know, I was realizing my profits, and I'm like, okay, I'll invest more, you know, at a bargain whenever I could find them. And as you can see, right now it's pretty good, right? So we are on wave 11 out of 15, and I have not lifted a finger yet, right? No skills, no movement, and no flasks. But of course, 13, 14, and 15 are the hardest, because not only they have the highest amount of delirium, they also have the bosses to be spawned, guaranteed spawn. So for as you can see, we did have a single boss now, right? On waves 13, 14, and 15, we get 2 bosses spawn at the same time, guaranteed. There is no dodging them. Okay, that was wave 11. Now we go 12. No. I mean, I am literally identifying items. Go and take a look at this. The insolence. That one maybe. Okay, let me grab the loot and the wave. Okay, flask, jacket. Let's move on to the last area. So that is wave 13, 14, and 15 now. Let's go. Now that is bannable. These are called RMT, no real money transaction, and they are forbidden. And you know, there is also a problem with this, because you know, I can carry people in here, but the moment they die, they are kicked out. Right? They have to be able to survive this place, and this place is not very easy to survive. No, doing nothing and just surviving is mighty challenging. So you know, I cannot take a random level 70 guy with me that is naked. That divine was nice. Made enough room, I guess. So in this game, I'm not very sure if there are any other servers, but Chinese and the rest of the world get different servers, I think. And in the Chinese server, real money transactions are somewhat encouraged and not banned at all. And of course, there is a ton of real money transaction going. I mean, it being forbidden does not mean it's not happening. It does happen on a very large scale. But yeah, I'm just not doing that. You know, I do like, but for example, I do like selling for, buying for 6 and selling for 8. So we couldn't hit 90%, but we are close. Okay. I guess for the intents and purposes of our runs, it has to be sufficient. Okay. Oh, let me just stop moving around. So I have done nothing so far. I was just running around. And so this is a little bit too brave, actually. I'm just out in the open, but there is some RNG involved. Full AFK. Did nothing. So the monsters receive some sort of power-ups, and some combinations are annoying. There is that, right? The exact place that the monsters spawn at, blah blah, right? So I don't think it, even if I had much better gear, much more expensive gear, I don't think you can achieve 100% at all, because there are some buggy behavior. Maybe they fixed that, and it could be, but no. No. Ooh. That's a lot. Okay. Okay, let me put these in. That sells. Melee damage. Chassis, probably not. Okay. So we don't have any extra energy shield, but I'll try at 200, but I have zero hopes that they will sell. Let's work this. Is that variable to a degree? No, not at all. Okay, so that has adjustable. Double resist. Ooh, that's gonna be about 2,000, eh? Let's do that. Whoa, 2100. Whoa, these drones, man, they're almost perfect, I think. Wow. All right. So what about this situation? How much? 2 divine. And we do have stun threshold. Okay, let's try 2 divine. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's try it. Okay, so let's switch to the other character. Oh yes, I mean if you stream it, I mean I think that would be a little bit too stupid. Yeah. All right, so we were going to that citadel. Ah, you got Lamoso, nice. I was on like 60 or 72 fragments, I think. And scrap. Yeah, guys, after the other characters, so stationary, so slow, this is insane. Such an extreme change of pace. And yeah, pretty welcome. Die. Whoa, 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 whoa. Boys. Let's not bash my face in. Or I will have to take drastic measures. Let's go. Where's the boss? Is there a boss? So when is this map ending? There we are. Hello. Goodbye. Bye. Sinking Spire. Let's go. Oh, that's actually a half decent map. Let's not do that one then. Woo! Superior expert felt cap. What a name. The shortest map ever. Ooh. Okay, so that one's done. That tower is done. Do you want to go to that tower? No, it's not in range. You want to go to that tower? Alright, so naked. Ooh. I wasn't yawning when I was doing all those stupid simulacrums, and now I'm yawning when I'm doing the proper fast-paced content. More exalted walls, etc. It's because of the way quantity quality, right? 95% quantity, 112% rate. Okay. Doesn't stop, does it? How and when is the map getting done, please? Stoic Scepter. Common Scepter. Nice, 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 nice. So many chaos orbs. Oh. It's your lunch break? Okay, so what's this? No. That's what it is. No. No. Oh no. Oh no. That's actually a decent amount of spirit. I cannot get more spirit, but I can have a try at the +5. I wonder if the +5 is worth it. See ya. Thank you for stopping by, Terran. Thank you very much, my friend. We have a decent map again. Which direction should I go? Crypt. I should be using a good map for Crypt. Oh, Crypt is garbage. Thank you. See you, Terran. Thank you for your company. That mirror. It climbed from 2200 to 2400, high 2400 very quickly, but now it's just taking a break, chilling there because I have one. Oh, I hate you, mirror. Oh. Grab the splinters. Wow, that amount of very low delirium, almost non-existent, but still. Wow, so many splinters. Let's see what the situation is. Okay, obviously I don't want to engage the Citadel now. Well, I have to take the long way around. Oh. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Voila, okay. It looked like it was passable. Oh, again, dead on. What an ugly map. Where do I go? Jeez. Okay, there's that rare. There's that other rare. There's that other rare. That rare. And we are done. Such a fast-paced character, guys. Love it. Yeah, especially also compared to my guy. I mean, I did. Oh my God, the route that I have to take. I have to go here, then here, then here. Oh my good Lord, what the hell is that? Fortress, okay, that's gonna be fast at least. I mean, with this guy, everything's going fast. As you can see, guys, no sales, right? Normally, every once in a while I would make a rather larger sale on stream. Nope. And you can be assured that the prices are cheaper than what they always are. Hey. Aye. What's that then? Gold ring. Oh, Vantage. Okay. Oh, the amount of drops. Got a Vantage. Vantage is an extremely wild item, guys. Everything can. I mean, it can have a lot of stuff. It can have stuff that rings cannot have. But the problem is everything that it has also can be negative. Right? It's extremely unlikely to get a proper one. But if you do, like as I said, it can do stuff that rings cannot. Right? Like it has spirit. It has a lot of resistances. But it doesn't draw like 10 to 45% lightning resistance like the rare rings. Right? It draws from negative 40 to 40 or something like that. So there are a lot of failed combinations. Let's see what we get. +1 minion skills. Okay, what's this? Cold resistance is almost perfect. Fire is fine. Reduced rarity is almost perfect. Spirit chapter. It's actually not bad. The life is very good. The spirit is very good. The reduced rarity, and guys, there is a thing called reduced rarity farm. So, so let's disregard that. So the reduced rarity, let's just check it with reduced rarity. The spirit is almost perfect, the life is very good. Supposedly it's very... So guys, the thing is, there is a farm using 2 Vantas with a lot of reduced rarity, so you get out of bases, right? Imagine getting stellar amulets much more frequent. I mean, this is a good one. And we could have asked a very high price if we had that lightning positive as well. I'll try 5, but I don't think so. Oh. How much is that lightning damage? Tier 7 out of 9. What tier is the hybrid? It's tier 5 out of 6. Yeah, I mean, could be valuable, I guess, then. Try it. Spirit is not bad. Just better to accept waste. Fortress. Oh god, the delay. Oh, but still, guys, this is pretty good value, right? So if I can do them properly, they will be 12 divine each. Oh yeah. Zoom, 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 zoom. We have a lot of chaos or focus. Generally, foci are pretty bad, or at least pretty hard to get good ones off, right? Okay, there is a ritual map. We want to bring tier 16 maps to ritual maps. I should have like 1 maybe. Do. But it's a delirious one. I don't want delirious because I have the healing on the map. What was I going to do? I was going to corrupt the maps for tier 16, right? That's what I wanted to do. Because of tier 14 instead. Okay, let's grab some more. Non-corrupted ones, please. Non-delirium ones. know how to search for that, what that is. Somewhat more easily lootable, I think. Another tier 14. Oh. Hey! Wow! It's selling, eh? So it does make a difference. Okay. Flask is selling for 2 divine. Buzzword 3, I think it's a good sale these days. Experience game. And it's a high amount, 36%. I went for 100, it's a little bit high. Let's see. I think I sold them for like 65 or so. Whoa. Oh no, it's a result of chest. Okay. Shall I try to corrupt these? Oh, I could. Come on, buddy. Hey. Tier 16 finally. Go. Hopefully we don't botch it. Oh. Where is the range go? I'm not sure about that placement. Oh. Alright. Annulment. Valuable. Now these monsters that are actually dead, but they look like live. Hopefully we'll be done with this garbage as well. Oh, divine. Nice. Something worth divining here. Don't know yet. Citadel. Right. So map is complete, but the ritual thing is okay. What in the world did I just teleport? That's probably worth something, but no need, I think. Nothing? Oh. 20 skill gems. How much does he buy them for? 65. How many does he need? I'll just grab the one. Oh, you want it. Good. So many people use Ghost Drive. You want 130? Okay, that's correct. Let's make room here. This. I don't want exalted. I will not believe the ratio that you give me. I will actually want to flow. Oh. Let's grab this corrupt stuff. The I have a lot of chaos zones from the period of time that which we traded in chaos zones. Maybe in order to achieve my goal, I'll sell the chaos zones that I have for lines. I have around 1,500. So is the map done or not? It's done. +2, not gonna do it. 2 to 67, that's very high. Is it capped? It is. But the problem is there is the 6% here to have my 2 mana killed. Those do not add up. Oh no. So we have 2 bad ones. I don't think we should bother. The best I can get is some life. Right, that's the best. Can't get any more resistance. We have 2 garbage already. Just bother. Alright, so for this one, we have the 2 towers in range, we have the 3rd tower in range, and there are no other towers in range as far as we can tell. But I think they would be seen here because this guy is being seen, so you get a tower here. Would have been able to be seen? Maybe. So how hard will we go at lower quality Citadel? That's the question. This one has a potential yield of maybe 4.5 to 1. This is what the other guy having 12 to 1. Eyes closing. Okay, so we do have some there, but they are not within range, right? It actually would be very, very close. It could be somewhat in range. And we also have another lost name Citadel there. I'll leave this to us for later. Eyes closing indeed. Still go. Apparently leveling up is not going to be possible. I couldn't click. Oh. I can't see the range on it, eh? That requires another tier 15 map, tier 16 map. Am I gonna get bothered with the... Oh. Oh. Or couldn't do that one. So. Oh. Oh, we got two 16s. Pretty cute. Yeah, could use them for future reference, so stash them. We have two more. Oh my. I had been suffering up until this point, and now all of a sudden we get good. Couldn't click on it, okay. So guys, I want to force myself to get to 75% XP. I don't want to do this still because guys, I am somewhat fatigued, and if I die and waste this still, that would be annoying. Alva has complete the currency order. That probably would be the distant isolation. I would have loved it to be the mirror, but the distant isolation. That is the item that I told you about, you know, not knocking the price down if you think the item will sell. That's what I in mind. Isolation is extremely rare, and not a lot of people know that you can 3-for-1 your emotions for better emotions. So 150 definitely should be a fair price. And it is really, really rare. Not saying map is done. Yeah, I think I'm going. I just hallucinated. I think that it did say map complete. My ritual points are wrong, right? Yeah, last map I remember that, but I forgot to come back to where you were. Okay. The map is complete now. Whatever am I doing? Oh, I forgot. Stupid exotic coin. It was not even the isolation. How many does it want? At 65 it does sell. There you go. Push is done. That's a good map. You want to go to the let's go with this one, I guess. One on the exalted. POE vet. Cut of exalt, one veteran, eh? The names that people come up with. Wide open area. I think we can loot now. The loot sorting out is much better with this one, because with Simulacrum every once and then we do get full and we have to take a step back and determine if the loot is good or bad. With this guy, we generally don't get full during the course of a single map. So, still looting gold. Oh, we are still not full. Okay, good. Should be getting soon. Yes, we are, sadly. That goes. Wow, so many lines. Yeah, but most of them are mighty half-assed, so not really good. No, I guess not. Most there are rares. Okay, we have one more rare. Oh. Okay, he's gone. He doesn't want it anymore. So in theory, I will have to do those, right? If I am going to do those citadels, right? Yeah, we do get out of citadels. That's pretty good. We don't have quantity, sadly. So we have I guess we can just place the result on it. With that 8% rate, I think it was too far down. What an interesting rate. I'll do 200, it's not gonna work at all. Okay. So we couldn't still see that tower's range, which is what I was trying to do. Hold up, I should be doing a new map though, because I don't think I have finished the ritual. We don't have a ritual in this one. Let me correct my atlas points. So that this sometime ago. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about big ideas, right? Leveling both characters. Yeah, not happening. Possible. Didn't we do this exact same map? Roughs or something like it. Start with oh. Dang, so tired. I still cannot see the range, and I also cannot get there. Hold up, that's interesting. There is no connection from this place to this place, is it? Yeah, I guess. So this one ends up very shortly before that one, and that one will end up very shortly before that one. I'm guessing that's still the case. That one is not going to be there. This one is actually ready, but we'll wait and move towards the other. No. So guys, I'm going to force myself a little bit more, some more XP on this guy, and I will force myself one last run in Simulacrum every day. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it done with before the stream starts. I know how much we're doing this like that. We are on the last 10 rounds or so, thankfully. It's not done. Oh, it doesn't work. Let's kill the ones that we can and think about the rest. That's one. These borrowed guys. Incomplete. I'm not gonna risk the Citadel today. I'm somewhat out of it. 100 exhausted. No legs monk. Whoa. Come on, teleport here, buddy. Yeah. Okay, that's a max range. Oh. The evasion is too low. Okay, we can only check the... It's actually... It's good. I'm gonna do a 2D line. Okay, there is the connection there, we have found it. No, actually we haven't. Because the thing is, this connects there, that's nice, but what is it that connects that to there? No. Yeah, this is... Eyes are closing, guys. But, as I said, I'm forcing myself to do it. 75%, and I will force myself further for one last simulacrum run. Okay, it can't be done too quick for sure. Oh. We don't have the monsters thingy, right? Oh, the guy is alive. Okay, whatever. Such an underwhelming place, guys. Well done. We are quite here, aren't we? Tower. Let's get to the tower ASAP. Shouldn't be taking too long. So we can do that orange if we want to. Obviously don't, because we want to do the towers in range like this one. But apparently there are no other towers in range. Alright. I don't like this one too much. Okay. Oh, I still have those. Okay, I do. Okay. Why does this guy keep inviting me? He's putting me and doesn't accept me. Oh, just too tired. Okay, the guy wants some. He wants 3. Nice. I mean, guys, it's a sale. Beautiful. It's good. He's paying extra. What's going on? Oh yes, I must check. Okay, let's do the exotic coinage again. I will put up the sell order. Wow. I'm so spent. Mission Spirit could have been valuable if we had got Mission Spirit. Whoa! I'm going to go 4 divine with little hope. Oh, hold up, that map is not done? Oh, it's not done, yeah, wow. I am fully consumed, eh? Is it done now? No. Not really. Okay. I guess I did go a bit hard at myself yesterday. And I have been sleepy since I started this, but yeah, I wanna get to 75% at least. Oh, okay, that was at least the right time. So the oasis is done. Let's do this. So if we can get done with that Simulacrum fella, there will be a lot of maps waiting for us tomorrow. We set up that island. We now need the tablets and the maps, of course, there's that. Oh. So hey. Yeah, it was a nice build. I mean, the solo build that doesn't require regen. That's cute, yeah. I had to wait so long for that. 25 months, literally. That's when we can obtain her. Okay, this one. That coming. Wow. The maps. Okay, let's grab the maps from here. Let's grab the corrupted ones. Random. Do that tower, and hopefully after that we will have 75%. That will be 2 citadels set up. We can go for them tomorrow or something maybe. I have been forcing myself for quite some time, guys, and I will bet to really hit 75%. So oh. We have found some rares. Good, good, good. Oh, if that boy is the boss. That's it? What kind of... Why is that Rattling Scepter hidden? It's a tier 3 Rattling Scepter. How is that it's hidden? It shouldn't have been hidden. The others are okay, but that should not have been hidden. Let's finish that. So there are no other towers in range. No, there are 2 more towers in range. But oh, there is a connection there, thankfully. I thought for a second there was no connection there. Could get 75 star. I thought we would get it here. The tower maps are of course extremely short. So one more. Why was that scepter hidden though? So much branching out. Whew. Is it done now? Whoa! Still not done. Oh, come on. Yeah, guys, I'm forcing myself, but also kind of ready to give up. Okay, so we did set up 1 citadel. We are pretty close to setting up a 2nd citadel. We have paved the way for the 3rd, I think, also. Other monsters there. Wow, another. Another shrine. The boss is good, right? Oh, I thought that was the way to the boss. And this would be. Oh, it's that far, okay. Alright guys, so I did force myself to get the 75%. Now I'm going to push it a tad little further and yeah, I definitely should normally stop here, but what I'm gonna do is take these first. And yeah, I will force myself to do one more simulacrum because we couldn't hit 90% and I wanted to. And soon I need to do a stack of simulacrums. And I can go there as well. With my 20 maps we can handle 3, right? Wow, still has the things. Like 40 or so we can handle. 5, 2 orange, 2 red, and 1 blue. Whoa. Okay. So hopefully guys you will not be subjected to this at least tomorrow. If I can finish it myself. I guess that's how stuff is achieved. And 90% has been reached, guys. So yeah, I think with this one we definitely have 10 rounds to go, not officially, because we are going to go well above 90%. Even if the single round is less than 1%, we will get it done at 10 anyway. Because you know, if it's less than 1%, it's not much less. Of course, provided that I don't die. If I die, it ends something about 2 rounds at the end, and that is thanks to the beautiful Omen of Annihilation, which prevents 75% of the XP loss that occurs. So therefore, you know, you just lose 2.5% XP instead of 10. Yeah. When I'm 96, guys, and it would feel very, very bad to die without an annihilation. Can't imagine 97, 98 or 99. With those, I think it becomes very bad even with amelioration. Let's just finish this. So little sales though, right? You guys saw. I guess we can knock off the prices again. Now it took us a long time to get that 5% XP on the other character though. But of course, we just use no XP bonuses there at all. Do that. I don't want to do the XP maps because they sell well. Well, these days they do not sell that well, but still. Let's just finish this and done. I mean, at least I persevered for like yeah, I should not have gotten this level with this character, guys. When it jumped from 40 to 100 runs, I should have just stopped. Gets you really weary. And guys, that's why I also want to take a break from playing this character, right? Maybe I will start the new season with this one. I'm thinking about it. It's not very good for leveling, but you know, if you can get it to work, you can make a lot of currency in the earlier days. You know, at least maybe on lower difficulties. And imagine, guys, it will be a lot of this again, right? And I have been doing a lot of this already, so it will be somewhat frustrating. So I want to leave this alone until the new season. So the Autobomber, right? We can squeeze in between you when we are playing other characters because it's not as monotonous and boring, right? You can just jump on it, do like 10 maps, a few citadels and a route or something. Oh, well, that's too much. We are here, okay. Yeah, 12 million per hour. We are 2 hours away. I can find the time I will start. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of going for much longer, guys, but my eyes are closing. I guess I'm sleeping a little too little. Yesterday's stream was rather long. The body is asking for the sleep debt. why would they have to stop buying stuff? Because the expensive ones I can understand, and sadly I have two really expensive pieces going to waste. And I wouldn't buy them either, right? I mean, I was trying to buy a scepter for like 2 weeks maybe, and people were just asking too much, and I was not able to find too many that I liked. And I was still pushing it like maybe like 4 days ago, and then I thought, season is ending, right? And I am trying to set this character aside until the new season hits. So what's the point, right? Imagine I buy a 300 scepter. How is that going to pay itself off, right? I mean, if I do non-stop Simulacrum, even then it wouldn't, because the thing is, guys, I have a current scepter and I can do AFK rounds most of the time. So what will be a scepter with like 5% damage and 1 additional minion bring, right? It's not that big of a difference. I mean, that big of a difference versions are mirrored stuff, right? And the mirrored stuff costs almost everything I have. So for example, I can get whatever I want mirrored, right? In the mirror industry, but then I'm broke. That's how expensive they are, because on top of the mirror, the crafting fees are insane. I have seen like half a mirror crafting. And after some point I decided that I would not be getting anything crafted from those people. I think that much is definitely a rip-off. I think it's not fair. And I know they spend a lot of currency to get that, but the crafting fees, passive revenue generated over time, and it doesn't have to be half of the price of what I pay for the mirror. It's insane. I'm talking about crafting fees above 1,000 divine, guys. Mighty insane. Done with. Yeah, as I said, I was planning on doing those 5 rounds that we did. Then I was planning on switching to the Autobomber that we did, and I was planning on doing 1 or 2 Citadels. Come back to this, do 5 more. Yeah, not even close. Right? 3 hours in, I'm quite done. Big blue road. Okay. That opens up 8 spaces, guys. No. What I like more than did he join? So guys, this is pretty common behavior and it gets on my nerves. Is it GGG's fault that the invite does not get sent to these people? Nope, he doesn't want to. Okay. So maybe we can do these sapphire rings tomorrow. I have 26. Never got into the chance business. We are also quite feeling the emotions again. That's not worth anything. Yeah, I'll just go a little bit harsher. There's time on it. Right, guys. Thanks for watching. I am hoping I will not be subjecting you to this guy tomorrow. I'm planning on doing the gambling. I'm a little bit in between for the gambling because the gambling is already leveled, and I don't want to invest too much in a character that I will be barely playing. I was also thinking about doing an invoker, which I have to level from scratch. Maybe go for that. Because I still want to achieve my goal of hitting 4000 divine or mirror plus 1500 divine, and it goes extremely slow because just not selling stuff for device. As a last ditch effort, I can convert my chaos into divine, which would be around 50, I think. Still mighty short though. We have to make some sales. Not selling though. Unless I rip myself off, nothing is selling. So, for example, let me show you the degree of how I'm ripping myself off. Wow, yeah, it's near completion now. So the cheapest aftermine is 20 and I'm on 18. And the thing is, guys, this guy is new. As you can see, 2 hours. Yeah. So the cheapest one was 24 and mine was on 18. Doesn't sell. Maybe I have to go much lower, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.